Hi, in this session, we'll discuss about how to test any process or bot once it is created. So what are the parameters, what are the things we need to take care once the process is completed? Okay, so for this, so let me open some process here. Okay. Okay. So if you observe, generally once we created a process, first thing what we are going to check is whether the process is running properly or not in all your debug speeds. We have debug speeds, right? Slow, normal, fast. So this we need to check. So when you run this in fast mode, if it is running fine, then no issues. So if you are not implemented proper weights or properly, then it will throw error. Then we can understand where and all we need to implement wait. That is the first thing. So what we need to understand. At the same time, when application is launching, remember always we have to implement a wait process, right? Application when it is launching. Let's observe this here. When application is launching, see this here, we are implemented a wait option here, right? At the same time, another important thing is we need to cross check. So if any application is not performing or if it is not functioning, so have you implemented proper exception handling? Are we handling exceptions properly or not in that particular application? So purely when it is coming to the exception handling, it depends on your business requirement, where and all you need to implement exceptions that related to the business requirement. Any process related exception you have to implement like this, and proper you need to use a block, and then resume recovers we have to implement where exactly it has to catch the error. If the process went wrong, we have to implement properly. And then another thing is when you are giving any input values, don't give values directly in any input. It means, let's observe this here. For example, so we have, observe this, we have data types and then storing, right? At the same time, when it is coming to here, let me show you something. Yeah. So here the values, if you observe this here, see this unit price, cost center, and then number required. All these we are using data items here, right? We are not giving any direct values. It means we don't want to provide any hard-coded values when you are giving any input parameters. That's a wrong practice. Always try to give data items, create a data item and then pass that particular data item, because in future if you have any changes, no need to do the changes in n number of places, right? If you do the changes for one data item, automatically it is going to reflect wherever you are using that data item. Always the values has to be passed through data item only. Don't give any hard-coded values. So these are the main things what we need to consider. At the same time, the flow in particular page. So the flows or shapes, it has to be minimized. Don't like implement more than 50 or 60 or 70 shapes or different steps, the stages, we used to call it as stages, right? So it should not cross more than 50. This is another thing, so we can trace it very easily. Let's say if you have any error in a process, so here we have around 20 stages, right? Around 20 stages is available. So in this situation, somewhere we are getting error. If you want to run, if you want to know where exactly the error is, what we are going to do, we are going to use these three debug steps, right? Step and then step over and step out process, right? When it is coming to this step and step over, when you are running, so it's very difficult. So if the process is very huge, in any particular page. These are the things what we need to take care. So when you are developing any process, and at the same time, any one more important thing, when it is coming to any validation related to the business rules, always it should implement in process studio, not in object studio. Only application related, if you have anything related to the application, then you have to go to object studio. Otherwise, any basic rules come to basic validation rules come to implement it in a process studio. These are the best practices you need to check, cross check. So when you are testing application, and when you are running, especially this case belongs to browser based application. When you are running any browser based application, maybe today it will work, when especially in RPA cases, tomorrow it may not work. These things will happen because of some path change. So dynamic paths will be there. So we have to cross check multiple times in multiple days also. So these are the things, remember what we have to test. Thank you.